YouTube, you know what it is. Quick video, fair, and knock out as many views as I can because this is legit my last day on vacation. I'll go back to work tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to you. I must be, I'm actually happy to go back to work. I'm tired of sitting in this house. But I was putting away a few kicks that I had pulled out for Halloween, and I was like, you know what? This is a good time to do like a little collection video of a certain shoe because to me, still to this day, I don't know how this shoe is like so popular the way it is. I mean, I get the effect of why it's popular, but I just don't understand why I got to the magnitude of that. So I want to show my little dunk collection, basically. I had a few more, but I sold them a long time ago, and I have yet to get them back because they're either like they're hard to find in my size, or of course the price is ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna just try to briefly tell this for people that don't know, because I know me when I was getting back into sneakers like years ago. The thing that like kind of like frustrated me was like certain shoes will become super popular or like super expensive that was like dirt cheap or you could get for a reasonable price, and I never understood why because nobody educated me, and we didn't have everything we have now like social media and Google and all that stuff that you could just go look this stuff up. So I know like a lot of times Kanye was the reason why a lot of shoes would go like the value of the shoe would go super high. He's not as popular no more, so now it's transferred to. Well, he's not popular with Nike because he makes Adidas now. So now it transferred to Travis Scott, and from my knowledge and what I watched was he was shopping at Project Blitz, buying all the old dunks, and him and the guy, what is it, Croatian Styles, said that Travis Scott single-handedly is going to bring the dunk craze back. And it's crazy to say that because before he actually did it, but before he did it, you could get dunks for dirt cheap. A few of these dunks, like I mean, some of them I paid a pretty penny for. Some of them, like I didn't pay a pretty penny for it, but they go for a pretty penny now. So that's the part that messes me up. And like I know the one dunk right now, I wish I would have got it when I had the chance, but I blew it. Was the Dunk SB Nasty Boys? Those like they legit were going for nothing. Like I could have got them for $60. Like they went to the outlets, and I think the reason why I never picked them up at the time was simply because I was being picky. I'm a box head. I love boxes, and every box that when I try to order them, they always had the top. They always had the lid cut off, and that just pissed me off. I don't like that. But then when I finally decide I'm just gonna bite the bullet and buy them. Soon I cannot make this up. Soon as I'm about to buy it, it was on eBay. I seen a related search, and I seen that they had a special edition version where though it come wrapped like baseball cards. Like when you get the baseball card with the wrapper and you take it out and take the baseball cards. Now I don't know if it came with gum, but because most baseball card packs back in the day used to come with gum, but that's what it was based off of. And that was the only reason I didn't get it yet because I was trying to get the special box. And like every time I would find it on my side, somebody went at like 250, 300. But I said it makes no sense to pay that because I'm basically paying an extra 200 for a box when I get the shoes for 60. So I bit myself in the ass for that because now I think the cheapest, even a used pair, is like $300-400, which is nuts. So with that being said, I'm getting to the few I got. I think it's like 7 pairs right now. I mean, I had more, but I sold them. I got money hungry. Like y'all seen a few videos. I had some, like I only hit on one pair, and I sold it because like I didn't like it at all. Like I knew for a fact I never was gonna wear that shoe, so it was pointless to keep it. But the other two, I sold them because I know I'm gonna get them back. But the price started going up on them. When I got them, it was going for nothing. So I heard and sold them and hoping that I could find a used pair down the line because I wanted the money more for my trip. And now I can't find a pair under $200-300. I had got both pairs like 150. So let's get into it. What I have now. These ones I would just started wearing them. That's why they out. The Grateful Dead's. This is the only pair I really like. I did like the yellow pair, but I don't know. It's too close. It ain't even now. I'm looking at it, it's not that close, but it just reminds me of another shoe I have. And Of course, I didn't hit on sneakers, so I had to buy a used pair, and it wasn't cheap. But I told you I sold a lot of sneakers that I know that I'm not wearing, I'm not gonna wear, and I'm just been like focused on sneakers I know I'm gonna wear. This one, Strange Love. I wish I would have been got these because this is another shoe that wasn't going for much. Now all of a sudden it goes for like, I don't even know what to go for now. I think the last time I checked it was like $500-$600. But at the time when I could have got them, they was like 200, 250. And the only reason I was taking my sweet time was because I don't know. Like everybody knows me know I love the color pink. So that's what drew me to it even more. But I don't know, I just was like procrastinating, so I ended up having to pay an extra penny. This shoe haunted me. I cleaned the bottom up. This shoe, legit, I was pissed because I mean I like the original Pigeon, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like a super diehard fan that I need that shoe. But I do like Pigeon, so but this Pigeon to me looks better. So of course I went for this when how did they release it? It was weird. Like you had to go to some app network, I think it was called, and watch the live feed they had and try to get the shoe through there. And of course I lost. Like it just kept crashing. And then I tried to get it on sneakers. Of course that didn't work. But these was legit going for like at the most 250 for a minute. And like I'm telling you, soon as Travis Scott did whatever he did wearing all these dunks, everything just went up. You could actually see the price rising on every shoe. Like I seen the price rise, and I got to a point like, yo, I need to hurry and buy these before it's too late. And I caught it, I think around 4, and now I think they're like 500-600. And I have a feeling in the down the future, this is gonna be like the other Pigeons. I don't know if it's gonna be like no $20,000, but I think it's gonna hit the 1,000 mark. Okay, let's get this one out the way. This is probably the most I paid for a dunk, but it's not the most expensive one I have. The Chunky Dunkies, and I know it looks weird because of the laces. I don't like the laces that they came with, so I put my own laces in them. And I don't know. I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't like this shoe as much as I used to no more. But I don't want to sell it, so I don't know. Like I mean, the money is there, so I'm thinking about it, and I'm at the age now. Like, if I get tired of it, I will sell it, and I mean, I will definitely get my money back on that one. I showed these in like one of my last videos. I still have yet to wear them. With the P rods, like this is self-explanatory. Like this is like the closest you're gonna get to a What the Dunk, and I'm obsessed with What the. So, I guess you can say I just want to cherish this one, but I don't even want to wear it yet because I don't like the laces. It's too boring. So I'm trying to find some laces. That's why a lot of shoes ain't get worn yet, because it's certain laces I want to put in them to make them pop more when they're like. It's like this is like pop. This pops. That pops. That pops. But then you got all these dull ass colors like. So especially I hate this midsole, but I overall like the shoe. So I'm not gonna wear these until I get my laces for them. Now this one, I won't say it's controversial to the world. It's controversial to me. De La Soul lows. These was originally a high, and then they retroed them. They made these a low, and the actual low, the white pair, they made those a high. So this was my favorite one, but I wasn't too much of a big fan of the high. Like I don't even like high dunks like that. I like the lows way better. But if the high has like it's certain colorways I really like, that of course I would like it better in a low, but I'll take it in a high. So with this one, this is controversial to me because I had bought this off somebody off of Instagram. They had like a little cartel shop, and I think I only paid like $60-$70 for it. And I don't know, I just never wore it, and I was like, I don't need this shoe, so I sold it. But once I sold it, I wanted it back. So lo and behold, I got them on eBay for like the same price, like $60, because this was like another like the Nasty Boys. These literally sat in outlets and stuff, and it was going for like $60-$75. Like nobody wanted these. Now I looked online, These go for like $350, and that's used. A brand new, like when I say these prices, most likely it's used because I don't really buy brand new shoes like that no more because they tax the hell out you for brand new shoes. So say if this used is like $350, a brand new pair is probably like $500-$600 now. If you're only paying that because nobody put their foot in it, so they say, or nobody wore it. So that's why I always go for used shoes. But it just like I would love to sell it, but I know I like this shoe and I want to wear it. So I'm not willing to. If I'm not willing to pay the price to get it back, I'm not going to sell it. So I'm just going to be stuck with it, even if I don't want to wear it no more. Now this one, I have no idea what these are going for. These last two, no, it's a few of them, but these two are the first. No, I'm lying. This one is the first dunk I ever bought. The other one, I'm saying like this one and maybe two other ones I bought before the hype, before it got like outrageous. But this one was the first dunk I ever bought. I actually got it off Flight Club. I know who talks about Flight Club anymore, right? This may be a controversial shoe too, and it's a high. Nike Dunk SB. These were labeled the Huxtables after Bill Cosby's Coogee sweaters he wore a time, but every time I looked at it, the first thing I thought about, I think I said it in the past video, that these just look like, I call these the Notorious B.I.G.'s or the Biggies or the Biggie Smalls, whatever you call, because he popularized the Coogee sweater more than Bill Cosby did. I mean, we just knew Cosby wore a lot of crazy sweaters, but Biggie legit made it popular. And plus, with everything that happened with Bill Cosby, I don't even think if they was a retro of this shoe, they would ever attach the Huxtable name to it anymore. And from what I've heard, the designer who came up with this colorway, he modeled it after Biggie anyway. It's just that the masses in the world coined it the Huxtables. It was never his intention to call them the Huxtables. So I guess that worked out. And not to mention, I bought the socks to match. I don't know if I showed these before. I might have did already. I don't know. But I was on a site one day. I was trying to get Galaxy socks because they used to be a thing back in the day, and I wanted them for the phone posits. When on the site, they had almost every like sock I needed for every shoe. I got a pair for the them De La Souls. I got a pair for the Chunky Dunkies. I think that's it because at the time these other shoes wasn't out yet. Okay, last shoe. The reason I did this one last, this one means the most to me, and I went through a lot to get this shoe, and after I finally got it, I'm glad that I love it that much that I won't let it go because the prices on these is ridiculous, and not to mention, they're like, from what I'm hearing, they're super hard to find, and in the condition I got them in, it's even harder. But these are the SB Dunk Low Baby Bears. They were modeled after the Three Bears, Papa Bear, Baby Bear, Mama Bear. The Mama Bear is the mids, which I don't know if anybody really like mids like that, but the colorway is dope. And the Papa Bears, like, I never really been a fan of them too. I mean, the colorway is cool. The Papa Bear colorway is just dull to me. But the Mama Bear, that colorway is dope. I just don't like mids, so I couldn't get myself to buy it. And I think I was looking for this shoe legit for like a year and a half, maybe even longer. Because I would always find it sometimes, but I would never find it in my size. And then when I find it in my size, it'd be like so expensive. I think it'd be like $300-$400, and I wasn't. I love this shoe, but I wasn't willing to pay that. And that was used. I could never find a DS pair. So I think I got these on GOAT for like $200. Like around this time, I was getting almost every grail that I wanted for dirt cheap. This was around the time I believe everybody was into the Yeezys. Yeezy, the 350 had just started, and everybody was into Boost everything. Boost, Ultra Boost, NMDs, the Pharrell Human Races, all the Yeezys. Nobody was doing Nikes like that. This was around the time it was all about Adidas, and everybody was just like basically shitting on Nike. So I got every Nike basketball shoe, as seen in my video. I got every Nike basketball shoe I ever wanted, and it was way below the resale value that it goes for. I got every Jordan. Not every, but mostly every Jordan I wanted. This was the only dunk I really wanted. Like every shoe I really was fiending, I got it. And I got it for the price that I was willing to pay. Man, I wore this to SneakerCon. Everybody, mom was trying to buy this off me. And that's right around the time the craze started getting hyped. I just checked these maybe 2 weeks ago. they're legit asking maybe 1,000 to 1,100 for a used pair, not a DS pair, because at this point it's super hard to find DS pairs of these. Not even just these, the Papa Bears and the Mamas. The only reason, the thing I regret is I never bought the Papas or I never bought the Mamas, because when I got these, I have this thing like sometimes I want complete sets, or like once I get something I've been like trying to get for so long, it start making me want other stuff now. Like, and I used to call myself Mr. Two Times, because like every time I buy one shoe, somehow, some way, it's like I always gotta get a second pair. It's like every time I buy one shoe, I always gotta buy another one. I don't know why. It's like something about me that I always have to buy two shit. Like any transaction, I always have to get two shoes. I don't get it. I don't know why. But once I got these, I started liking the Papa Bears. Not to be honest with you, the Papa Bears wasn't going for. This is the. I don't know if it's the most expensive now, but this was at the time I was looking for this. This was the most expensive out of the three. The Mama Bears, I would find them all the time. I would find them for like 200 at the cheapest, maybe 300. I would find DS pairs for like $500-$600. The Papa Bears, like they was up and down, but my point was they was affordable. I just that I was so happy I got this, and I was like, I don't really need those. I would take them, but now it's like it's not even a question. No way in hell I'm buying them shoes. So I don't think I ever get rid of this shoe, and like the material is, oh my god. This is why people love Dunk so much, or at least my era, because this is legit the fur they put on teddy bears. That is crazy. You like, I mean, people do it now, but back then it wasn't a thing that people was doing on other shoes. Only Dunks. That's why everybody loves Dunks, specifically SB Dunks, because you know they got the different box series, the pink box, the black box, the blue box, the teal box, all these different boxes. Now I think got the Jamaican colors or whatever colors it is now. But at the same time, a lot of these Dunks that we get are collaboration with skate shops. So the skate shops will come with the colorways, and sometimes they'll have special packaging, like the I believe it's Bodega. They got the I don't like the shoe, but I love the packaging. They got the Thanksgiving joint, like model after turkey or something, and it like the special box comes in a legit, like the box looks like a turkey in the oven. It's crazy. And then they had the one I'm pissed I never got, or should I got when I had the chance, was the Crawfish. This is legit model after, like, if you have a crawfish boil, like the whole shoe looks like a crawfish. We call them crayfish. Like they're like little mini lobsters in a sense. And then like the back looks like a corn on a cob. And I could have got them because they go for nothing, but I wanted I wanted the special packaging. The special packaging, it will come in the actual boil bag that you will boil all the seafood and the potatoes and the corn, all that stuff in, and then instead of it being wrapped in regular like paper that they wrap sneakers in, it's wrapped in freaking newspaper. Anybody who eats seafood know majority of the time you eat crabs or you eat seafood on newspaper, and like ever since then I was fixated on trying to get that shoe for that. But then now it's pointless to get anything, and if I do, I won't even care about the box no more. If I just get the shoe that I actually want. So that's all the Dunks I have so far. I'm still kind of regretting I sold the other two I had. The only one, it's not too many that like the new ones that I really want like that. I really just want the old ones, and the only one like of the high that I really want super bad is the Statue of Liberties. But I know that's probably a wrap at this point, because those shoes legit look like a Statue of Liberty, the color, and the more you wear it or you wear it down, it's a color underneath, and it's like the color of rust. So like the Statue of Liberty, if you ever visited, it's rusty as hell because it's been there for so long. So that's what the shoe is modeled after the Statue of Liberty, and actually rust. That is crazy to me. I don't know what low off the top of my head that I think it's about it. Like, oh, I do want I'm lying. There's some highs I want. I want the my what's names back. The Thornbeckers. I want those back. And I'm trying to hurry and get them before the prices really go too high for those. I actually got the socks because I had them DS from Flight Club. I paid like $250 for them years ago, but they never gave me the socks. The socks legit was supposed to come with the shoe, and I'm still pissed about that to this day. So now I have the socks, but I don't have the shoe. And I want my what is it called? my Galaxy pack, tournaments pack. They're not actual SBs, they're just dunks. But if you ask me, for people that didn't see the video back in the day, you can always go back and look. But it's legit. Like, it was 3 different colorways, modeled after NASA. It was around the time the Galaxy pack came out for the All-Star game, and it had like this lenticular type of material on the swoosh. The bottom was clear and said Nike through it. The shit was dope, and I just want to get it back. So Lowe's, I really don't know, but I don't know. I guess I'll get to y'all on the next one. I'm about to try to knock another video as quick as I can. See, I want to see.